Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be taking a look at this another all-in-one video transmitter camera combo sent to me by Banggood. It's the Eachine MC01, and this one kind of disappointed some people because it has a voltage range of 5 to 17 volts instead of 3.3 to 5 volts, which the EF01 has. Because I guess a lot of people were expecting to use these on the 1S brushed micros. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and do the review on this and maybe use this on a brushless quad, micro quad perhaps. I'm not sure. But let's go over the features here. I've already decased it. It comes with this plastic case that surrounds both the PCBs, and I went ahead and removed those and wanted to see what this looked like underneath, and it just looks like a lot of the other micro cameras out there except the back. And here we got two buttons, and we have an LED which indicates your channel and band. And the other thing that's different is that this circular polarized antenna is a 4-leaf antenna, and it is nickel plated, so it's probably nickel plated copper, and they probably did that because copper corrodes, and supposedly the corrosion on the surface of the copper will reduce your signal strength. So this is probably why they did this, to sort of increase the longevity of the antenna. The antenna goes all the way down to the bottom here, and there's nothing protruding like the FX75797 where it protrudes. Now the coax here is still pretty stiff, but not as stiff as on the EF01. That was very, very, very stiff. This gives a little bit, but it does kind of snap back. So if you hit this at the right speed, at the right angle, it'll probably still snap off right here at the base. Now you get a few things in the box. You get the instruction manual. You get these balance lead connectors, so you could solder on to the outside here and connect to a 2S, 3S, or 4S battery if you want. And they give you an extra power cable as well for that. And this is the one that comes with a servo connector. Get a lens cap. And let's take a look at what these two buttons do here. So the one here in the upper left-hand corner, that changes your NTSC to PAL and vice versa if you hold the button for 10 seconds. If you hold the button for 2 seconds, it'll flip the image upside down, and 5 seconds will flip the image left and right. And then on the button here that's on the lower right, that's the channel select, so you press 1 second to change the frequency and 2 seconds to change the band. And it does say here they have a 5 to 17 volt range for the camera, so it's probably about 2 to 4S battery. And here's all the specifications if you want to take a look. Let's go ahead and power this on. I have a battery here connected up. And it says here we're on D7. And let me show you on the FPV monitor. You have a signal, and the image is pretty clear, but it is very, very wide angled. From here you could see on the right hand side here the window, and on the left those are the dresser drawers and the bookcase over there. I would estimate this is almost 150 to 160 degree angle field of view. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on the box or in the specs, let me see here. Yeah, it says lens angle horizontally 120, vertically 100, and diagonally 150. Horizontally 120, I don't think so. It's probably a lot more than that. Yeah, I would say, because the window is right here to my right. So here's the window. Panning over. This is directly to my right. And we're seeing the front edge of the window there. And I'm panning over directly to my left. You can see the entire room if you pan over. So yeah, the field of view is definitely much more than 120 degrees. It doesn't seem to be too fish-eyed. In the corners it looks pretty bad, but I've seen worse. You see, the image quality is not terrible. It's pretty clear. I'm not sure what the TV line is. I think it's like 600. But here, there's indoor light, and everything looks very clear. And then I point the camera to the outside window here. Very bright sunshine, and everything on the inside turns dark, which is typical for a CMOS camera. And then this is how quickly it adjusts back from inside to outside. So it's not the fastest adjustment, but it does do it fairly quickly. Okay, I'll point this to me right now. And so I'm holding the antenna of the camera and pointing the picture at me. Probably the camera is about 2 feet away, so you can get an idea of distance and field of view. You can see a very large area behind me, and I look much further away than 2 feet. So okay, so I'm doing a little test here to see if the camera has any filtering, and I have this connected to my F3 brushed board here on one of the 5-volt outputs, and you can see the motors aren't even spinning right now, and we have already plenty of lines in the video. If I spin up the motors here briefly, you can see that you get even lots more lines. So yeah, that's pretty disappointing. There's no filtering, power filtering on this all-in-one unit, unlike the FX797 that does have power filtering. This one does not, so you'll need to use some sort of a voltage regulator like a Pololu or something, attach that to this to clean up the power so that you get clean video. Okay guys, so I took the MC01 out for a little flight here on my brushless micro here, and I just connected the power to the 5-volt regulator off the PDB, which does have a little bit of power filtering. It's not a lot, but it does do a little bit of power filtering, and you'll see on the video that there's still some lines from the motors. And the other thing that was a big thing that bothered me was the really wide field of view. It kind of made it hard to fly, at least for me. I know some people like that. I personally don't like that, and it was hard for me to know which way I was going sometimes because it was a little disorienting, so I was flying really slow. Anyway, just going to roll a little bit of video here, and let me know if you guys have any questions in the comment section below. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.